Hi everyone. Okay, I'm back. So we are going to use Every Day by Jen Hadfield. So, and then they're going to bark because the front door is open. It's hot. It was hot here in California today, but not hot enough to turn on the air conditioner. Not yet. Maybe tomorrow. So the front door is open and he is talking, and he has been talking. Ash has been. So we shall see what today gets us. So just if you're wearing earbuds, don't put it on loud, because I just don't know. I didn't tie this down. Do I have any tape? Oh, I do have tape. Okay, let me see. So how's everybody doing? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully for Americans, hopefully, you know, duh. It's not like you're in Canada and you know it's not Memorial Day for you. So, duh, that was kind of a stupid comment, but, you know, that's the kind of night I'm having, where I'm kind of out of it, and I'm watching Veronica Mars, and I feel really, really smart, so then now I'm, like, really, really dumb. So, hey, it's like, okay, we got this. My husband is working, and he is, he'll be home on Tuesday. He went to work yesterday, no, Friday night. Yeah, Friday night, and he won't be home till Tuesday. So that's how his day is going. So this layout. Wow. Okay. I can talk. I'm not even hyper. Am I hyper? I might be a little hyper. I'm not sure yet. I had some chicken and rice for dinner, so maybe that is hyperish food. I'm not sure, but you know what it is? I'm in a good mood. That's what it is too. I'm in a good mood. I'm crafting right now. I'm having fun. I finished this layout yesterday, and you know what was the biggest thing though was that we went to Disneyland. But I will tell you that we went to Disneyland, but the kids didn't get to go. Cheyenne had the stomach flu. Remember I told you she was in the hospital? So she was in the hospital, and she couldn't do it. Her stomach was so messed up, and she just was not feeling very well. So she went back in the hospital day before we left. And isn't she so cute? That's Dory on top of Ash. Isn't that cute? So yes, we're all a happy family now. We are completely a happy family. And I'll explain a little bit more about the stickers and stuff too. So she was back in the hospital the day before, and we thought, okay, let's just not, you know, let's not go. But then we started thinking about it, and we're like, she doesn't live with us, so it's not like we can, it's not like, why would we stay home? Tim already made the arrangements to have somebody come in for him. He already had the day off, or 12 hours off the next day, on Friday, so he would be off. So it was just like the cards were in our favor for us to go. And because, you know, what can we do? She wasn't gonna, if she was admitted, then we would not have gone. But she wasn't admitted. She was, that's Tim laying down, and look at him, he's all chill. Isn't that the cutest? So hopefully I remember to go back to the story. Anyways, so I explained to you how I look through all my bins and stuff like that. And one of the biggest things that I used to, so back in the day before Doodlebug, Simple Stories was my favorite company. And they're still my favorite company, but I own everything of theirs. I try to anyways. And I adore all their stuff. But I have this like whole bin devoted to Simple Stories. And it's on the bottom because it's S's, right? Because it's all alphabetical order. And I don't reach for it that much. So I'm like, darn it. I'm like, in Simple Stories, all these stickers I have, if you're on the Obsessed group, you see what I get from them. And it is phenomenal stuff. It's the foam stickers. It's all that stuff. All the fun things. And I kept forgetting that I have this stuff. And I'm like, okay, because I wasn't getting to the end of the alphabet. I was filling out my layouts before I got to the end of the alphabet. So what I did is I started with the S's instead this time around, and I found all the foam stickers, and then I thought, you know what, let me do it, because I used to do it a lot. And again, this was us coming back Look at my daughter. She's so beautiful, isn't she? She's so beautiful. She's lost now like over 120 pounds. She's phenomenal. So I thought, you know what? I have not used these stickers. Most of them were all brand new. Simple Stories. I don't really, none of the packages are pretty much open. So I was like, you know what? Let me do each layout, because let me look at the stickers. And I had enough stickers to do the foam ones and the sentiments on all of the big 4x6s. And I was like, yep, we're doing that. So each 4x6 is going to have these stickers. And I love it. And I used to do that a lot back in the day too, but I just, you know, there's just so much product that it's hard to use it all, you know. It's hard to grab it all. And so, because I mean, I only have this as my layout. I don't do 12x12s. So that's a little bit on the harder side. But anyways, let me go back to the layout. So anyways, so we went to Disneyland, and I won't tell you too much because that will be the story time for that week. But we did go. We had a great time. My daughter was got released. So, but yeah, she was not feeling very well. So, but she's okay now. She's 100% better. We gave her a new butt because we were like, we got on her because she wasn't taking care of herself enough. And so now she, you know, just talking to her right now, she took her vitamins, she took her pills, so she's doing it finally. You know, she's got to listen. Your immune system was down because she kept pushing herself too hard. They were sleeping, and that is Dory under his butt, under his tail. He's got a big old tail because he's a mixed. He's not full English Bulldog. We're thinking he's half English Bulldog, half Pit Bull. And I don't have $150 that I wanted to use to see what, you know, that whole, what breed are you? And that's $150 worth of stickers. So I'm like, no, he's okay. We don't need to know that badly what he's mixed with. So we're okay. But anyway, so okay, so this was the week. So yes. So I think so we're good. Okay, I completed a story, you guys. Just enough that, you know, when it's story time for next time, it'll be fine. I'll let you know how that went. So okay, so this is the week the kids meaning Cheyenne's boyfriend and her went to the Bead Factory. This was that week, you guys. And we went to, what we ended up doing was we rented the car because my little car can't handle that long of drive. It's 5 to 6 hours depending of a drive to get to LA from where we're at, because we're Central California and that's Southern California. So it's 5 to 6 hours if we're lucky. And so we rented a car, and the deal was that they were going to drive if we got tired, because we were going to go just up for the day. We were going to drive up for the day and come right back home. And so you can imagine 12 hours in the car. And yeah, so, but we did it, and it was super fun. And we went to the bead factory, and I was in the bead factory because I had called ahead of time, and I said, look, I have money. I saved up money. I'm coming. I'm renting a car. I want to go shop, because they were only letting people shop for 15 minutes. So I gave them 2 weeks notice, and I said, at the time we were going to fly over there. And we were going to fly, and I was going to go in, but then it ended up being where we had to cancel that because we ended up putting the flight on Cheyenne's work day, and she couldn't take the day off, so we had to cancel it. And then we went to go book the flights again. That it was too expensive, and it was just cheaper just to rent a car. So that's what we did. We rented the car, and but I called them and I said, look, we're going to go actually earlier now, and I'm going to be driving in. So, I want to shop. I have money. Will that be okay? Because I'm not coming that far just to go in for 15 minutes. Nor do I really want to get back in line, you know. And they said, okay, no problem. You gave us warning. They said it's not a problem whatsoever. Just if you can, come when we open, because that's the least busiest time. And I said, no. I said, I planned on going there right when you open. So because we planned on leaving at 4 in the morning. So, and they opened at 9, so it was perfect, you know. So that way we could still come home in the same day, and it wouldn't be like pitch black out there. So that worked out. And so they said, okay, no problem. So we were there, Tim and I, because Tim was we laugh because we've been married so long, and it's like, you're my donkey. So that's what I call him. I was like, you're my donkey, because he holds all my loot. And so he was such a trooper. He really was. He just goes and he holds my bags. These are all my bags. So you saw that my dad got me my wagon, right, for my anniversary. And well, we took the wagon, and Tim's like, why are you gonna take the wagon? He's like, why are you gonna take the wagon? I'm like, I have a feeling I'm going to need the wagon. Just let's take the wagon. And what do you know? We filled the wagon. These are all bags, and they are heavy. They're about 50 pounds each. It was, not really, because the wagon can't hold that much. It was probably 15 to 20 pounds each. So but we ended up filling it, and because the kids they dropped us off, and then they went to breakfast, and then they went to the place she wanted to go to, and so so I knew I was gonna shop, and I knew I was gonna have plenty, because I was going to take everything I wanted off the walls. I did not care. I had money I saved up for this reason. And so we ended up getting all of these things, and the wagon was perfect. So Tim's like, oh, you were right. And I was like, of course I was right. So we end up having to wait for the kids, and so we had the wagon, and so he was pulling the wagon, and I went to other shops too. So I ended up shopping at other shops that were in that row, because it's called the Garment District. And but anyways, I was in there for 3 hours, you guys. 3 hours. Tim was such a trooper. This is him driving the first leg. And look at my beautiful daughter. And so that's done. Isn't that pretty, you guys? It's kind of looks washed out though. Well, why is it so washed out? I don't know. Doesn't it seem so bright? Let me take. I don't know, guys. Sorry. Okay, let's just keep going. And so, anyways, so we went to the bee factory 3 hours. Then we came, like we hauled butt back home. We didn't stop for gas, and it was just crazy. It was a whirlwind. And since we had the rental car for the night, the kids came back home. We didn't let them drive because we were fine, actually, which was surprising. And we were like, oh, it's okay. We're fine. It was just nice to have them in the back, and they were sleeping off and on, and they were just talking, and it was just fun. And we had a good time, and it went by so quickly. And so when we got home, they're like, oh, well, we're going to go to, yada, yada, yada. And so I was like, yeah, just take the rental car, because we put too much gas in it. And, you don't take a rental car and give them free gas, because they don't give you free gas. So they took it for the night, and they went to Monterey, and they ended up, it was an SUV. It was a little baby SUV. So they went to Monterey, and they parked at the ocean, and took a little charcuterie board and had some charcuterie, and listened to the waves, and watched a little bit of TV on her phone and stuff. So it was really cool. This is the first family photo we had. Aren't they cute? So sassy. So it was perfect. And then the whole day was just crazy. But Tim and I were like, whew, we got home, and we fell asleep like at 9:30, and we were done till the next morning. It was crazy. So we were just not young chickens. We used to do that, come home in the day, back in the day when the kids were young and we were young. And yeah, but then we started, seeing double, and then we started nodding off, and we're like, no, this is no longer safe. So we couldn't do that anymore. So it had been many, many years since we did a one-day trip to LA. But but the kids made it so easy. They really did. And we just had so much fun. So much fun. So I appreciate my family, because they did not have to do that, you know. They did not have to, because it was basically for me. And they went with us that way in case we needed them to drive, because we can't do that drive in one day. But then we ended up doing that drive in one day. So who knew? Who knew that we could do that? So this is the bow that I got in the Creative Mojo Studio wholesale thing. And isn't it cute? It's only 2 of them because Dory's by me, but my husband cooking, and they're just keeping him company because they're waiting for scraps to fall, you know, typical babies waiting for that food. And so yeah, but anyways, I had such a great time when we went to the bead factory, and I had just so much fun, you guys. And that bead factory was so worth it. It was so worth it. So if you're in LA and you can go for it, because it was so much fun. Things were not that expensive, and it was just fun to, I went through all the walls. I did the whole walls. I did the whole store one by one. And my husband, you know, I have such an amazing husband, and I'm grateful, because I know some husbands or some significant others are not that great. And, you know, I feel bad for you guys, you know, and it sucks when you don't have that support at home. And I can't imagine. I really can't. And I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just grateful, you know, so that I have someone in my life who's willing to go and hold my bags, you know. So it was really nice, and who sacrificed, you know, his whole day just going to LA just so he could hold my bags, and he was so much fun. So it was just a great time. But yeah, really. Oops. What is wrong with this today? I wonder if I changed the setting. How long had it been like that, you guys? So sorry. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I keep an eye on it, but... And then look, it went dark again. Isn't that weird? So I'm going to have to look at it and see what I did. Because I know I was messing with settings, trying to figure out what I did wrong with it. Or what I could do to fix the blowout. So, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, so I printed out all my pictures up until tomorrow, this week, and I have finished this is 18, and then today, and now look, it went bright again, and then I went again and finished, I finished week 18, this is 18, so 19, I finished week 19, and I am going to be working on 20 and 21 hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, guys, I'm on a roll, and I am having fun. And yeah, oh, I hear kids in the front yard, so we're going to hear that. So just keep your earbuds out. This is my brother. So my brother is all tattooed up also. So but his are on his face and on his head. The kids are playing outside because it's hot. And hold on, Dory, Ash, and well, he took me out to dinner, because my parents went to Vegas, and my brother is not capable of doing much for himself, and so he had to get his second COVID shot. And that was in a whole different town, and so I took him, and he was like, "Oh, thanks for taking me." So we knew we were going to go. He wanted to try this because my parents are not very fun when it comes to food. They're not experimental people, so they're, you know, they don't eat anything that they consider funky, and I'm not sure what exactly that would be, but I don't know, but. My brother is actually like me, where we love trying everything, because how would you know if it's your favorite if you don't try it? Like sushi, it's my favorite. How would you know if you never tried it, right? So you got to try something at least. You have to try it. So I can't stand oysters, but I have tried them fried. I have tried them fried, and also, is it not baked? I think raw oysters, yeah, raw and fried, and I cannot handle that grit, the dirt I don't like the dirt. So I have tried them twice, and I have tried them different ways, and I just don't like it. So you have to, you know, even though you don't like it, you have to try it in a different form also in order to know for sure that you don't like it. And that's how I am, and I'm okay with that. And yeah, so I can't, seafood is my absolute favorite food ever, but I cannot handle oysters. Do not like them. Do not like them, Sam. I do not like them. So yeah. And so anyway, so my brother was like, oh, there's this Mexican seafood place, and he's like, let's go try it. And I'm like, all right. I'm not fat because, you know, I turned down food. So I'm like, all right. So my brother took me out to dinner for saying thank you for taking him, because, you know, I don't like driving, and I don't like driving at night, and I don't like driving far. And so, and it was far, and it was near night, and I also got Starbucks. He bought me Starbucks also. Look at, they're just so sleeping. Life is good. Yes, it is. So yeah, so it was pretty cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, another quick layout. Wow, how go me, huh? So let me start by saying thank you to Cheryl Dudietz, Barbara Heesch, Christina Folk, Mary Sue Mendiola, Denise Wright. You got COVID. Hopefully you're okay. It's you know, it's not a death sentence for, you know, everybody. So I hope you're okay. You know, so I don't want to talk about COVID because apparently it offends people. So, but I hope you're okay. Everybody I know will be here. We even have a firefighter that got it twice. And my husband's like, he got it like 9,000 times. And it was like, I had it twice. And so everybody over here pretty much has had it. And nobody transfers it to their household. So over here anyways. So this is what it looks like on the outside. Adventure Beads Factory. So cool. And so yeah, so I hope you're okay. And, you know, hopefully, you know, you only lost your taste buds, because that would be cool. That you just weren't too sickly. So, let's see. And Mish D. So yeah, guys, thank you. I just had a bad, it was, Dory, Ash. It was just a bad week, you know. Like I said, it started off like that, but honestly it was, and then I started thinking about it, no, you know what, what started off was the whole, you know, me trying to sell my dangles on YouTube and getting so much hate, and that was just so weird to me, and that was so annoying. And it was just like, why do you have to be so mean? I don't understand. And so that's what started that off. And so that's why I ended up having such a horrible week, because it was just, people are just so mean. Mean. And they don't have to be. And that's what I don't understand. But I guess it's easy to be when you're behind the computer. So, but I don't know. Anyways, all your comments made me feel grateful, and, you know, I was thankful for each and every one of you who left me a comment, because it made a difference on how I bucked it up. You know, I just put my big girl panties up and said, just, you're fine, craft, and get out of this dump of a mood. But anyways, so since we took a drive, I thought this would be fun, right? So I just thought, what a great title card. So anyways, guys, this is it. I love it. I love how it came out. I love everything about this layout. All right, guys, I will see you soon. I will see you actually soon, because I have 19 done. All right, guys, you take care. I love you all. Big hugs, big loves. Bye, and I'll try and fix this thing. All right.